Hello and welcome to this week's Climate Dispatch. Johanna Miller, Vermont Natural Resources Council, joined today by my colleague Jack Pitt-Blado, our Climate Action Coordinator, and we are also lucky to have Senator Ann Watson, Washington County, my senator who also chairs the Senate Natural Resources and Energy Committee and sits on Senate Appropriations. It's a beautiful spring sunny day. It's the waning days of the legislative session. It's pretty intense in the State House at the moment. We're grateful for your time, Senator, and mostly we are really grateful for your leadership. While there's so many pressing issues in this moment, thinking about people in so many different ways, it's really important to still stay focused on developing a clean energy future, taking action on climate and all the benefits that provides. So, Senator Watson, you've been taken the lead on some of the bills we've been keeping people abreast of, including the greenhouse gas emissions reporting program bill, and you've taken up data centers this week. I'm just curious if you can give us a brief update before I turn it over to Jack to give us the action alert send off about what you're doing and why it matters.
Sure, thank you so much. Well, I'm really excited to be taking up both of the bills that you mentioned about greenhouse gas reporting, as well as the data centers bill. With the greenhouse gas reporting, that is something that we just started to take some substantial testimony today, and we'll have more tomorrow. And it's important because it's going to be important for us to get an idea of where fossil fuels are going in the state of Vermont, so that we can have a picture of how we need to be supporting people. And, especially as fossil fuel prices are spiking right now due to the war in Iran, we need to know how we can be helping people with relief, because one of the things that we don't know is, let's say, where are the places in Vermont that are more or less dependent on fossil fuels. And so this is going to give us that data, again, especially as federal reporting sources are either already gone or are likely to go away or become unreliable in the coming years. And so having our own sources of reporting, I think, is going to be pretty critical. So that's an important piece of legislation from my perspective. And then about the data centers, that is, again, it's a bill that we did a walkthrough of and is currently in finance, but I'm anticipating that it's going to come to Senate Natural Resources and Energy. And again, this is a critical piece of legislation. We know that data centers are popping up all over the country right now, and they are having a detrimental effect on the environment in places where they are located in terms of water quality. I'm hearing also in terms of noise. Also heat, sure. And also we know that they are a major consumer of electricity. So this data centers bill is really being thoughtful about, if a data center were to come to Vermont, what would we want to be in place? What regulations should they be required to meet so that we can ensure that we're protecting our water, our grid, our electricity prices? Like, how are we going about protecting all of those things for the future should they come to Vermont?
Thank you, Senator. Very grateful for your leadership. I'm glad you're taking up those and so many other bills that are about protecting Vermonters while also protecting the environment. This is not mutually exclusive. I'm taking the moderator's prerogative before I turn it over to my fabulous colleague, Jack Pitt-Blado, because this is his second to last day. Jack will be leaving VNRC, unfortunately, but he's been a great ally, really important piece and part of our team, part of the work. There's far more work to do, so we're all in it together. Say thanks to Jack. And Jack, take it away with what people can do in this moment to continue to support Senator Watson, the good work in this legislative body, and the work that we should be doing collectively as a state.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Senator Watson, and thank you to VNRC for giving me the opportunity to shine here at the organization. We've got two major actions today. The first, we know you can't manage what you don't measure. Ask your senators to support and fund H740 so that we have a greenhouse gas emissions reporting program here in Vermont. And two, the Vermont Changemakers Summit coming up this Saturday, April 11th at Harwood Union Middle and High School in Moortown, Vermont. It's going to be an awesome day of networking, connections, workshops, plenaries, including Congresswoman Becca Balint, Treasurer Mike Pichak, Secretary of State Sarah Copeland-Hanzas, and so much more. Completely free food. We'd really love to see you there.
Thank you. Thank you, Senator.
Yes, of course. Thank you.